Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you a little something which I have been proved wrong. The little cardigans that I was knitting for my sister. One of them was beaches. She only wants one. I done two to let her take a pick. One of them was the King Cole beaches, and the other one was the King Cole Baby Pure, which I'm going to show you. This is the beaches one, which I finished. I wasn't sure about the buttons on that one, so I decided to put different colour buttons, which I've seen a lot of little cardigans like that. Well, that's the beaches one. And that is the King Cole Baby Pure one. And anyway, I thought that the beaches was very fine and should be knitted more like 4-ply. Well, I'm doing a little comparison. I'll be breaking this video and doing it in my kitchen. It's on my bench so you can see the cardigans better. Just to show you the difference that I thought there would be, that there wasn't. So I'll be back shortly. Alright everyone, these are the two cardigans side by side. So I'm going to show you the comparison, because this here is the beaches and cream actually. The King Cole beaches and cream, and this is the King Cole Baby Pure. Now this feels very much thicker than what this one is. And I thought anything thinner, that this feeling so much thinner was going to come out a lot smaller. But I'm going to show you how wrong you can be about something. Push that kettle out of the way. Put this one out and put the sleeves out. Put the necks together, the bottoms together. Sleeves together. It's slight. Maybe a row or something. They are exactly the same size. The width is the same. And the length is the same. Sleeves are the same. So this wool here, while it actually feels a little bit finer, it does actually feel like 4-ply, but it does knit up like double knitting. So for anyone who is knitting with it and thinking they need to do a bigger size, you do not need to do a bigger size. I have used the same size needles as I have on this one. I'll fold them up like that and take them up and better. So everything it says about the wool, the tension and everything is exactly the same. They're going to come out exactly the same size as any other double knitting wool. So that's me shutting up about how thin it is, and it does actually knit up the same as double knitting. So I thought I would just show you that, to show you the comparison between two little sweaters. Actually, when you put them side by side, when I'm looking at them side by side, this one looks bigger, but when you put them together, it's not. It's an optical illusion. So anyway, one of these, I'm going to take them both to my sister's today, and one of them she'll be taking and the other one will go in my shop. And I will let you know which. So that's a little test that just shows that the beaches, while it might seem very thin, more like 4-ply, but it does knit up like double knitting. as I found out after I knitted both those cardigans. One felt a lot thicker, and I was sure the Beaches one was going to come out smaller, but came out the same size, so you never can tell until you do a comparison test like what I have just done. And my sister has been here today. When I rang her and told her that I was going to come, I would come down to her house and bring both cardigans and she'd pick, she decided as she was coming up this way anyway, she'd come to my house. So she called in and she says, I'm just popping in for 5 minutes. She has somewhere to go. It was an hour and a half before she left. Just a little picture to show you her looking at the cardigans on my table. I did do a little video just to show you to talking, but for some reason it never recorded, and I only caught the end part of it where she was sitting looking at the cardigans on the table, so I'm going to show you that bit. So that's one cardigan gone. But the other one, the Beaches one, is spoken for, because I was asked, Rhiannon sent me a message on my email and said that if my sister didn't pick the Beaches and cream one, could she have it? So Rhiannon, it's yours. And I'm sure you'll probably want another 24-inch to go with it. And now I am back to my catching up with some other things. I thought I'll get this blanket made, finish what I started a little while ago. And you know, this is lovely. It's on my knee. It's keeping me lovely and warm while I'm crocheting it. I think I might put this up as a baby blanket or a lap blanket. It can be used for both because it's lovely and warm when you're sitting with something, especially the size it's got now. I haven't got much more to do because I am doing the length 30 inches, but I'll probably be stopping at about 28 inches because I am going to do an edge all around it as well, and that'll add a bit extra length to it. And I think it's not far off that now. I think I'll put my hook down and I'll measure it. Best if I fold it in half and do it that way. Give me an idea how much further I have to go. Probably be easier doing it on my knee, like on the floor instead of on my knee. Well, it actually measures 28 inches, but I would put it down on the floor and measure it properly because it's not flat on my knee. So that's the length it is at the moment. So I think I might do maybe another inch. I'll measure how many rows it is to an inch. There's only 2 rows. Just slightly less than 2 rows. I'll do 2 more rows and then start doing all the edging on it. Not take me long to do this. It's very quick with it being on a size 10mm hook and the thickness of the yarn, but it's lovely, and I'll be sorry. I think I'm going to do one of these for myself. I have got a heating pad that I put on my knee, but this is keeping my legs lower down nice and warm as well. Anything to save on our energy bills. I've got plenty wool. I haven't got a lot of chunky. I have another pack of this. I think I can do another one of these. But if I do any more, I'm going to knit 2 strands of double knitting together, or crochet 2 strands of double knitting together to make it thicker. So I've got plenty of wool I can do that with. The same as what I did with the bags I've been making. And you know, my sister came today. I should have opened my drive gates and let her drive into the, but she came a little bit sooner than I thought she was coming. But she had to park way away from my house. You couldn't find anywhere to park outside my house. Next door had a great big van thing that was parked half over my garden. It wasn't over my drive, but it was half over my garden and half over her garden. And there's a car on the other side, and there's cars all up and down the place. And I think next time anybody's coming to my house, I'm just going to open my drive gates and let them drive in the drive. It's getting terrible trying to find parking place if you've got visitors around where I live. But anyway, I'm going to finish this. It'll not take me much longer to do that, and then I'll have a go at that pole of wool down there stuck on the needle. Going to finish this because I was doing a tutorial to show how I'm putting this pocket in. So I'll have to get that one finished as well. And then I'm going to do some of my lemon sweater. Because I've got nothing else to do anyway. It's too cold to do anything out. It's the sun's shining, but I like to feel warm when I'm out in my garden doing things. Not much to be doing in your garden at this time of year anyway. I think I'll do 2 more rows across. I'll have to have a look up some different crochet stitches and see what other ones I can do that are sort of closed up a bit. I don't want them making a blanket. I don't want the stitches with great big holes. It would be easier to knit, I think. Because all the crochet stitches seem to make holes, whatever you're doing. I might knit, maybe I might knit with the, like I did do a blanket that I knit. And I knitted with 2 strands together, and I think I used 7mm needles when I knitted the 2 strands together. But it was still quite thick, so I think I could probably go up to an 8mm needle. But that's my little bit for today, so thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.